What we've got going on is our sheets from the ceiling are not 8 feet long. Let's go.
Resources, and we'll get through this public service announcement.
Stay 6 feet. What? Who are you? 6 feet.
You back of the
6 feet.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Here's what we've got. We've got an issue.
Is that the word? Is that the phrase you say a lot? That you said you need to quit saying? Here's what we got.
Here's what we've got.
No.
No.
What's the one? What's the phrase?
I don't know. I don't know until I do the review of the video.
What's the other phrase other than?
I say so a lot.
Shut the hell up, Jim.
Shut up. I need a good meme for that.
You don't know anything, Jim. Shut up.
Shut up, Jim. He's the interior designer. I know more.
Here's the thing. Here's
the issue we have.
Hold on, I want to do that one more time. Throw the
He's frustrated.
Do this all.
A lot of this is going to get edited out. I just want you to know that.
Thank you, Jesus.
We've got a very large metal 16 gauge header at the front of the bus.
The far edge.
And it's supposed to go underneath
The top.
the top metal sheet that's there.
And outside the bottom into that little rain catcher. It was a very expensive forehead. I'm thinking, rather than cut this thing and
The heavy metal.
and really frig it up, I'd rather just do some weatherproof.
We're gonna fuse it between the two metal pieces.
Like the nail, but it is weatherproof.
And then on the outside, once we get it all riveted in, we will put a
Seal.
seal on the outside with silicone.
That's what we're gonna do.
Yes.
Otherwise, there's gonna be no more future videos because one of us is gonna be dead, and I'm stronger.
I'm faster. He cannot catch me. I'm telling you now. The big risk of it is that it is going to leak. It's an old bus.
Yeah, it's a little different.
She needed some Botox.
The newer buses. Yeah, she needed a facelift.
Needed a facelift.
Right on past Botox
Me
and
both.
reconstructive surgery. So, anyway, that's what we're doing.
So let me show you.
I like the way it looks.
Go ahead.
Are you gonna show them?
I will.
Show 'em away.
Here is the front of the bus. It is just set up there right now. It is not, it's just basically hanging in there. So here is the rear of the bus. It is already just tacked in. It's not, we have not done our rivets yet, but it is just tacked in. Didn't Skoolie? So what we've got going on is our sheets from the ceiling are not 8 feet long. So what we have here is a 4 foot wide and it's not quite 8 feet. So we have to cut them down to size, which is gonna put... Princess, what are you doing out? What are you doing out? You've been rolling in something. You silly dog. Come on. I'm a bad failure.
6-inch ribbon curls.
6-inch ribbon curls, honey.
That's impossible.
6 inches.
Look, we ain't gonna lie. There is a lot of work to this. It's physically exhausting.
Be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Glad we picked the hot days to do the outside work.
Show me that tool.
Ask you personal questions? Like NASCAR.
None.
So we're putting pop rivets on the forehead of the piece. Fuse it by liquid nail. And I watched a guy actually glue a brick together underwater in person, not as seen on TV. Hit the brick with a sledgehammer and it broke, but not where he had glued it together. The pneumatic pop rivet gun is awesome. Got it at Northern Tool.
These are the pop rivets.
They are 3/16, 3/8 inch pop rivets. So
You put these in the hole.
put it in the hole where you just put the glue. You can just
Here's
throw
the
it-
gun. Whoops.
That's what the air gun looks like. Breaks it right off.
They look pretty good, don't they? Let's go check out the bus this morning. Let's see what we can accomplish. If anything, it is really raining out here. However, 30 days does not give us much time, and all we have is a roof raise done. So, and that's not even all the way done. So we need to be able to finish enough so that we can sleep in it, so the dogs can sleep in it, so that we can travel down the road in safety. And let's go see the inside of the bus, shall we? Okay, look at all the stuff I have balancing on this ladder. I've got my rivet gun, my drill, my actual rivet, my nail, let's see, what's that called? Liquid nail, and a towel. And I want to show you my messy rivets. Let's see, fixed. All filled up. You put the rivet on, or the rivet gun on the rivet, pull the trigger, and it breaks it right off. See that? And it pops it right in the back. Okay, so something's wrong. My air compressor isn't working in the bus. So, I think that I popped a breaker in the house. So, we gotta check out and see what happened in my house. Looks like the dogs have no more movie either. Sure enough, there it is. Turn it off and then back on. I forgot to unplug the light. I told you it goes slow for me. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to try. Listen, I hear it. I hear the air compressor. We are back in business. These are going a lot quicker than I remember Jim going through them. The reason is the front and back, we have 16 gauge. Just so you know, the lower the number, the thicker the steel. So we have 16 gauge sheet metal, not galvanized, right? And so the other part of this is 20 gauge. So that's so much easier to put through. Jim is off working so that we can keep paying for said bus, and I'm here doing some work on it. Okay guys, powers that be I'm running out of daylight. I know it looks really bright out here, but it is not really bright underneath this tarp, and it's not really bright in the bus at all. I almost called it a van, in the bus. So I am gonna call it quits. I have also, my drill battery is dead. Even though it's raining outside, it subsided just a little bit. Earlier, Jim and I spent probably an hour and a half hashing out and working out the floor plan. I think we finally have come to conclusion. So I will draw. This has been drawing, after taping on floors, after drawing. And yes, I am using pen and paper, graph paper, old-fashioned way. I think I've got the right one. We fit a king-size bed, a pretty decent size. We got 5-foot space of closet, decent-sized bathroom with a composting toilet. We have a 3-foot cabinet here, a 5-foot cabinet here, and then we have some dead space, which may end up being a little microbrew, I don't know. Fridge, a very large couch, which pulls out into a double bed. A swivel reclining chair will go there. One will go there as well, and there will be a table in between, which eventually we'll put a wood stove on top of. Ta-da! I don't know. It was hard for me to draw it out because I needed to see it inside the bus, in the space. Oh, we finally have done some of that.
Had potential. Shamika said I had potential. Shamika said I had potential. Shamika said I had potential.
We're back at the bus. It's raining.
Yeah, it's definitely raining. We look like Smurfs.
We do look like Smurfs. It's all blue. It's all blue. We've got the tarps over, so because it's raining and we don't have all the metal up, but we did buy the rest of the sheet metal to put up the minute it stops raining. 6 inches matters.
Ask any woman out there. I've seen it done a few different ways, where they take 2x4s and they screw them here, going straight across. However, I want to go vertical, so my shiplap's going to run horizontal. So I'm thinking put the 2x4s next to the hat channels on the inside, which saves me, when you measure from one side of the hat channel to the other side of the hat channel, that's 7 foot 7 inches. And your shiplap, I believe, is 3/4 of an inch, so you lose 1.5 inches. But your drawing is at 7 feet, which you would actually gain 5.5 inches, or inside shiplap to inside shiplap on the inside of the bus. And that extra 5.5 inches can play out in closet space, bed space, a 1/2 foot added up in square footage makes a big difference. Yeah, that gives you an extra 15 square feet that you didn't allot for in the blueprint. That's 3 foot by 5 foot.
It's 2 by
3 foot by 5 foot is a
2 by 3.
bathroom.
15 square feet matters. He's right, it is a bathroom. And when you're only talking 210 square feet, it matters. So now we're talking 225. Really, that's the difference. Now we're gonna be 225 square feet in this bus. And we want every inch that we can, really. So everything's a lot cleaner now. We can actually think straight. Tools aren't just vomited up into the bus. Filming for you. What are we doing, Jim?
Dressing the F-bomb out.
So it stopped raining for a few hours.
So we took the tarps off, and we're going to attempt to put these sheets of metal on the side because we can't move forward till we get it dried in. So I've got these 10-foot pieces of metal. Sorry. Need to go there because there's a big window going there. So a 10-foot piece will cover from the driver's side back of the window all the way down to that hat channel there.
So this sheet metal is from the ceiling of the bus. Thank you, Vanna White.
We repurposed the ceiling into the side. So for those of you who leave your ceiling in, the insulation inside the ceiling of a bus, it's thin and not very good.
And a lot of mold.
And it doesn't
I gotta be honest.
Because we're gonna put new insulation in that's more energy efficient. So we repurposed this by trimming off this piece down to 48 inches and then cut it down to size to where it would fit from hat channel to hat channel. And we were able to get from the back of the bus almost midway
Almost to the middle.
on this bus with just repurposing that metal. No sense buying more metal than you have to if they already gave it to you when you bought the bus. So I wound up getting these for like, let's say
70.
$60 to $80 a sheet for a 10 by 4. So I've got a 10-footer that'll go there and one on the other side, and then I'll cut the
And
other
what
one
gauge is
down.
this?
This is 20 gauge sheet metal, which is what they actually have on the outside of the bus.
We
And
did
hard-
get 16 for
and
the
hard
front
to
of the
do.
bus, the
Yeah.
front and the rear.
Yeah,
Let me
this
show you
piece,
what that looks like.
the forehead
The forehead.
is 16 gauge. It's going to take the brunt of weather, wind, travel, bugs at night, smacking the forehead.
So something cool happened in the middle of the quarantine building a bus. Our son Walker, who's our youngest, turned 19. Happy birthday to you. Woohoo! Happy birthday! 19. Okay, it is the last piece of sheet metal. Here we go. Done. Thanks to the help of Walker. It's really dark in here now. Jim, say hello.
Hello, Jim.